Good morning, children of God. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. I miss seeing you, and I look forward to that day when we can all be together once again there in the front of the church, where we can sit together and listen and learn, smile, and do all those fun things that we get to do when we're together. I want to share with you this morning, first to start with a few pages from a book that has become a favorite of mine and for many people as well. It's called The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse. And in this book, he starts off with the little boy and the mole having a conversation. The little boy picks the mole up and holds him up in front of his face, and he says, "But I'm so small," says the mole. "Yes," the boy responds, "but you make a huge difference." Then the two of them are sitting on a branch together, talking back and forth. And the little mole asks the boy, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And the boy says, "Kind." They continue talking, and the boy asks the mole, "What do you think success is?" And the mole says, "To love." They're then walking through a field having a conversation, and the mole says he has a favorite saying. So the boy asks him what it is, and the mole says, "If at first you don't succeed, have some cake." That's pretty good words. If at first you don't succeed, have some cake. So then the mole says to the little boy, "I got you a delicious cake." "Did you?" said the boy. "Yes." "Well, where is it?" he asks. "I ate it." "Oh." "But," says the mole, "I got you another one." "Did you? Where is that?" And the mole says, the same thing seems to have happened. He ate the cake. Well, there's a lot of really good things in here, but I really want to focus on that question about what it is that makes for success. Our success is found in loving others, and in loving ourselves. And that's how you have a good day. That's how you make a good day and a good life, is by reaching out and loving others. And that's what Paul was talking about in this letter we heard a few moments ago. Paul was writing to a church, and he wanted to give them some words of encouragement, some things that they could hold on to and practice in their own lives. So he talks about love. He starts by saying, "I want to show you a more excellent way." That's kind of a weird phrase to say, a more excellent way, because what could be better than excellent? But what he's saying is, this is the best possible thing that you can do. And he goes on to talk about loving one another. And he does so by naming some of the characteristics or qualities that are found in love. The love is patient, it is kind, it rejoices when other people succeed. It gets excited about seeing people have a good day. Paul encourages them to hold on to that kind of love, to practice it not only with the people around them, but within their own lives. To live that kind of love in their own hearts. And I heard somebody one time say that one of the ways that we can identify with that love is every time we read the words love, to put our own name in its place. So you might read it as it was, Howard is patient, Howard is kind, Howard is not arrogant or boastful or rude, by putting our own names in those words every time we see the word love. So if we were to do that, maybe it would look something like this. Nora and Caitlin and Cooper are patient. Garrett and Nathan and Camille and Andrew are kind. Yomi does not insist on her own way. Harrison and Fritz and Lucy rejoice in the truth. Sylvie, Nora, Henry, Rosie, Quinn, Caleb, and Wyatt bear all things, hope all things, endure all things. Paul says that kind of love that we would embody and share with one another is the best thing that we can share with each other as a church and as individuals. I would encourage you to think about with your family, how can you show love? Maybe sit down and take a piece of paper and write down all the ways that you can love somebody. You might write down a hug. A hug is a great way to say to somebody, "I love you." You might write something like snuggling up on the couch. That can be a way that we show love. Maybe one of the ways that we love is to help somebody with a task. Or you know what? Sometimes the way that we can show love is just by saying it. To say to somebody special, I love you. To look in the mirror and say, I love you too. You're a good person. So friends, we're looking for that more excellent way. We're looking for the ways that we can show that love to all those around us. And maybe along the way, we'll have some cake as well. Because love and cake, I think they go well together. I hope you have a great week. I look forward again to seeing you when we can gather again safely. Be well, take care, and I'll see you soon. Love you. Bye-bye.